Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to In the Dirt, right here on YouTube. My name is Tim Baltz. Thanks so much for joining us today. And again, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We certainly do appreciate that support. Well, as we mention every single week, we got some great sponsors we got to thank here in 2024. First of all, got to thank the good folks at Dow's Climate Care for being on hand with us this year, along with the good folks at Alexandria Home Hardware, Draper Doors, and Rito Acres Campground. Well, a lot of great racing action took place this weekend, and Mother Nature was rather kind to us. So we got all those results and more coming right back. You're watching In the Dirt.
Don Van Dusen here. Are you ready for this summer's record-breaking heat? We at Dow's Climate Care will make sure your home is ready. Get a precision tune-up on your air conditioner for only $59.99. Yes, $59.99. We will ensure you stay cool all summer long. Dow's Climate Care services all makes and models of air conditioners. Call now for your appointment and you get a real person on the phone. The professionals at Dow's will take care of you 365 days a year. Call 801-902-7475 or go to dowsclimatecare.com or Google Dow's Climate Care.
Rito Acres is the place to be.
It's that time of year. Time to plan your summer vacations and weekend fun. Why not book now for your summer camping and RVing at Rito Acres Family Campground, Eastern Ontario's full-service camping facility, located on a UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the Rideau Canal, on a series of lakes joined by lock systems that links Kingston to Canada's capital city, Ottawa. Rideau Acres is only 10 minutes from downtown historic Kingston. Here's what Rideau Acres has to offer you and your family when you visit: the spacious pull-through campsites, trailers, and motorhomes, the swimming pool staffed with lifeguards, a beautiful beach to enjoy for a relaxing afternoon of fun and family, excellent fishing on Colonel By Lake, a boat docking facility for your fishing or pleasure craft, boats, canoes, and kayaks available for rent, a beautiful banquet hall for weddings or meetings to fit any occasion, 136 acres of outdoor adventure, hiking, biking, playground, swimming, fishing, horseshoes, basketball, and so much more. Make Rideau Acres your camping destination this year. You better book now. We're filling up fast. Visit RitoAcres.com or call 613-546-2711.
Rito Acres is the place to be. Come on out, you'll see at the gated community.
Well, we're back here on In the Dirt, ladies and gentlemen. Again, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We really do appreciate that support. Well, as we talked about before we went to break, a lot of great racing action took place this past weekend, so let's get right down to it, shall we? Can-Am Speedway on Friday night. Unfortunately, the torrential rains that we had throughout the week got Can-Am on Friday night. We were done for the day. We'll be back next week over there. Rockville, Ontario Speedway, 358 modified feature win to Ryan Arbuthnot, his third of the season over Jonathan Ferguson and Kalen Draper. Dirt Car Sportsman, first Brockville win for Watertown's Tyler Stevenson, collecting the win there over Dylan Kirkland and Jessica Power. Dakota Sharp was the winner in the street stock race. Nick Merkley 3 for 3 in the novice sportsman category, and Josh Verne Jr. collected his second crate sprint car feature event. Over to the Brayton Speedway Saturday night, the crate late models, they were off on Saturday night, but the Canadian modifieds are there, and Sean Gregory picked up the victory over Greg Bellier and Ronnie Wadforth. Thunder Stocks went to Tyler French. Landon Much won the mini stock feature. Travis McLean was the winner in Comp 4, and the Stinger division went to Chris Lammel. Over to Mohawk International Raceway, they were off on Saturday night, and of course their Canadian Big Block Series race got rained out on Wednesday. Airborne Speedway, same for them. They were off on Thursday for summer break. Devil's Bowl Speedway in Vermont Saturday night, a return triumph for Dave Camara, the Flash, in victory lane in the sportsman modified category. Tanner Simmons and Tim LeDuc finished out the podium there. In limited sportsman, it was Michael Clark Jr. In the novice sportsman ranks, it was Raylan Dunham. The 500cc sprints went to Chris Pierce. Over to the mini stock side of things, it was Jason Porter. Tim LeDuc had a good night, finishing third in the sportsman modified category. He went out at the end of the night and won the Enduro Feature Go. Cornwall Motor Speedway, they were off this past Sunday night as they prepare for a midseason championship on Wednesday. Over to Merrittville Saturday night, 358 modified win to Gary Lindberg, his second of the weekend. We'll get to his first one in a little while. He picked up the win at Merrittville over Chad Brockman and Dave Flanagan Jr. Cody McPherson remains hot in the sportsman class, picking up another win there. Brent Bigelow and Mod Light. Hoosier Stocks went to Kyle Pellerine and Alex Riley in the four-cylinder division. Moving over to Lebanon Valley Speedway on Saturday Saturday night. A big happy birthday going out to promoter Howie Commander there, and they celebrated it by paying $8,000 to the winner of the modified feature go. And the big block side of it, it was Brett Haas collecting the win over Andy Becchetti and John Virgilio. Becchetti got them back in the 358 modified ranks, taking another win there over Joey Coppola and Brett Haas. Tim Hartman Jr. remains strong in the sportsman class, another win there. Same for Zach Sorrentino in the pro stocks. John Shepard was victorious in four-cylinder, and Dave Strebel victorious in the street stock division. We'll take a look at the Ohsweken Speedway. A big week for them over there. It started Thursday with the NASCAR Canada Series, and Marc-Antoine Cameron picked up the victory there over Andrew Ranger, Kenny Schrader, Kyle Steckley, and Cup Series star Chase Briscoe was in attendance. He started on the pole and finished 5th. Southern Ontario Sprint Car Series to Dylan Westbrook over Nick Sheridan and Ryan Turner. Crate sprints for their Thursday night, and it was Brett Stratford over Rob Neely and Lance Erskine. Over to Friday night, Southern Ontario sprints were back once again, and Dylan Westbrook back in victory lane over Mike Bowman and Nick Sheridan. Crate sprints went to Brett Stratford over Jesse Costa and Lance Erskine. Dirt late models, David Pangrazio was the winner there over Steve Baldwin and Brandon Mowat. Over to Thunder Mountain Speedway, the Dale Plank Memorial 77 for the Super Dirt Car Series. That took place July the 9th, and Jimmy Phelps took the feature win over Matt Williamson, Tim Sears Jr., Matt Shepard, and Jack Lehner. Jordan Millard picked up the Dirt Car Sportsman checkered flag. Over to Thunder Mountain's regular scheduled program on Saturday night, Jimmy Zacharias collected the big block modified feature win. By the way, it was the 500th modified race ever held at the Speedway. Will Shields was second, followed by Matt Mead in third. Billy Ward Memorial for the IMCA modifieds went to Keith Lamphere. Ali Scott won the 600cc modified feature go. The rookie 600cc modified feature went to Brandon Elliott. Ivan Forney in the 600cc sprints. Four-cylinder feature went to Colin Mills, and Doug Stack Jr. victorious in the factory stock division. As we look over at Autodrome Granby Friday night, David Hebert is on a roll over there. Another 358 modified win over Francois Bernier and Matthew Desjardins. Carl Latond picked up the sportsman checkered flag. Pascal Payor collected the future sportsman feature as well. Autodrome Drummond in Quebec, they were rained out unfortunately on Saturday night. Moving over to the Land of Legends Raceway for big block modified action Saturday night, Batman Peter Britton in victory lane over Matt Williamson and the Dr. Danny Johnson over there. Zach Sabaka victorious in sportsman. 305 sprints went to Lance Doucette. Mike Welch, the technical inspector for Dirt Car Northeast and the Super Dirt Car Series, got behind the wheel of a street stock and won there. Congratulations to Mike. Mark Minatola was the hobby stock winner, and Evan Gray was the winner in the new Legend Sportsman division. Over to Ransomville Friday night, we talked about Gary Lindbergh earlier. He picked up a win Friday night at the Ransomville Speedway in 358 modified action over Ryan Susi and Matt Williamson. Sportsman checkered flag again to Cody McPherson. He just continues to win races all year long. Tyler Foster in novice sportsman, and Shane Wolf, you'll hear that name later on as well. He picked up the street stock feature victory. Glen Ridge Motorsports Park Sunday night, they had the Dirt Car Pro Stock Series in attendance, and Pete Stefanski, four-time series champion, collected the win over Brandon Amy and Sean Pierce Jr. Dirt Car 358 modified feature win to Tucker O'Connor over Andrew Buff and Brett Graham. In the Dirt Car Sportsman, it was Tavian Blowers collecting the win over Steve Gray and Taylor Wasson. Limited Sportsman went to Nick Brundage, Jason Samroff, and Street Stocks, and the Mini Stocks went to Justin Pope. Albany Saratoga Speedway Friday night, it was Mark Johnson collecting the big block modified win over Neil Stratton and Matt DiLorenzo. Tim Hartman Jr., another win on the weekend in the Dirt Car Sportsman side of things. Bo Ballard in Pro Stocks. Taylor Kuhn won the Limited Sportsman feature event. Ashlyn Ramsey in the four cylinders. Jimmy Duncan collected the street stock feature go. Big night at the Bear Ridge Speedway in Vermont on Saturday night. 3 sportsman features. 2 of them were held over from previous weeks. Jason Gray, Kyle Huntington, and Robert Tucker were the winners in all 3 of those. The Coupe division went to Tim Hodge. Late models to Kenny Miller Sr. Stockers, they had 2 feature events. Ryan Christian and John Field split those. Ridge Runners was Kenny Miller Jr. The 4 and 500cc mini sprints went to Josh Bell. Tegan Daniel was the winner in the 600cc mini sprints. Over to Genesee Speedway on Saturday night, it was Phil Vigneri III over Adam Hilton and John Venuto. Noah Pangrazio won the novice sportsman feature event. Jeremy Wonderleg in the Rush late models. It was Braden Davis in Bandits. Damian Long won the street stock feature event, and James Gayton won the mini stock feature go. Moving over to the Outlaw Speedway on Thursday night, it was Stuart Friesen collecting the checkered flag there over Jack Lehner and AJ Potrabowski. Carter Crooker, he won the sportsman feature feature event, Jason Smart won the 4-cylinder race, and we talked about him earlier in Street Stocks. Shane Wolf collected another checkered flag. Over to the Fulton Speedway on Saturday night, it was Tim Sears Jr. collecting the feature win over Larry White and Billy Dunn. Emmett Waldron won the Sportsman feature event. Adam Hunt victorious in Hobby Stocks. James Galerno was the winner in the Novice Sportsman feature event. A couple other race results to get to. Southern Ontario Motor Speedway Saturday night, they had the Southern Ontario Sprint Cars there to finish out their triple header weekend. Darren Dryden, a big win there for him over Ryan Turner and DJ Christie. And Sunday night, the Super Dirt Car Series was at the Weed Sport Speedway for the Hall of Fame 100, and Stuart Friesen won again on Sunday night there over Jimmy Phelps, Anthony Perego, Eric Rudolph, and Tim Sears Jr. Dirt Car Sportsmen, they were on hand for a regular show. It was Nick Root over Emmett Waldron and Cody McPherson. Pete Coffey was the winner in the 600cc micro sprint division. Well, that wraps up all the race results we have for you on this program. Come right back. We got a few big events to talk about. Stay right here. You're watching In the Dirt.
Alexandria Home Hardware is your home and garden headquarters. Come in and see our sizzling summer deals for both inside and outside your home. We've got lumber, and now at the lowest price in a long time. Be sure to check our home hardware savings flyer every week for price saving specials all summer long. Come in and see the Garden Center, a huge selection of lawn and garden choices. Our friendly staff is here to assist you for all your shopping needs at Alexandria Home Hardware. Don't forget, you can shop 24 hours a day online at Home Hardware. Draper Doors is your garage door and retractable screen experts. For sales, service, and installation of garage doors, electric door openers, retractable screens, or custom doors, it's Draper Doors. Draper Doors offers 24-hour service at 613-544-2269. If you're replacing your garage door of any size, call for a quote today at 613-544-2269. Remember, call Draper Doors if you can't get it up.
Well, welcome back once again to In the Dirt, ladies and gentlemen. Again, here on YouTube. Again, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We really do appreciate that support. Well, we got a lot of racing events, a lot of big events coming up on the calendar for a local track near you, so let's get right down to it. Super Dirt Car Series, they got 3 big nights of racing in Canada. They'll start it off on July 22nd at Autodrome Drummond, and again on July 23rd, they'll finish it off with the Canadian Classic on Wednesday, July 24th at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway. Dirt Car 358 Modified Series, we're not back in action with that series until September the 20th as part of the Malta Massive Weekend at Albany Saratoga Speedway, so we're looking forward to that. Dirt Car Sportsman, we talked about the West Series. Cody McPherson has been crowned the champion, winning all 3 events over there, so congratulations to Cody Mack on another big year in the West Side. The Dirt Car Sportsman Central Region, July the 20th, we're back at the Land of Legends Raceway. Same day for the East Series, except they're at the Bear Ridge Speedway on Saturday night, July the 20th. Dirt Car Pro Stock Series, race number 3 on the schedule goes August 12th at the Brewerton Speedway. Empire Super Sprints, they're back in action this weekend at Albany Saratoga on July 19th. Southern Ontario Sprint Cars, they get back underway at Merrittville on July the 20th. Eastern Ontario Vintage Stock Car Club, if you're interested in them, they get going at Can-Am on July 26th, and then they'll finish their weekend off at Cornwall on July 28th. Dirt Modified Nostalgia Tour, and they got another couple of big events coming up as well on the card. You can check out their website for further details on that. And the Brighton Speedway, they got a monster truck special coming up Saturday, July the 20th as part of their regular program. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, that wraps up our program here this week on In the Dirt. Again, we got to thank the good folks at Dow's Climate Care, Alexandria Home Hardware, Draper Doors, and Rito Acres Campground. Well, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a great week of racing, and there's another big weekend coming up as well. So get to a local short track nearest you. I'm dressed up. I'm ready to go. You should be too. Come back next week. We'll see you on In the Dirt.